Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales. And today,
we've done this before.
Yes, we have.
It's that time of year again. Christmas is incoming.
Yep. We are about 3 or 4 days away.
If you haven't prepared for that, you probably should. You know, get your last minute gift shopping. Get your Christmas Eve dinner ready, and your Christmas Day dinner.
You gotta get your Christmas Eve dinner ready. You gotta get your Christmas Day breakfast ready,
and your Christmas
Day dinner ready. Now I know a lot of people, they on Christmas Day they just eat all day, so you can do that too. But I like to have it don't even have to be a big breakfast. It could just be a little something to roll over into dinner,
like a brunch situation.
Yeah.
And you know, let's talk about that Christmas Eve dinner for like 2 seconds. Sometimes it's going to your favorite restaurant and picking it up. Like, you don't have to go all out. Like, have a Chick-fil-A cook for you that
on
night.
Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve.
I think we need to bump that up a notch, don't you think?
Yeah. Zaxby's? Or are they, or is that even?
It's about even.
Oh yeah,
it's about even. Zaxby's is a little more, but it's about even.
Yeah. I mean, it's your choice. Just make it. Just go all out, because that's the time where you're preparing, so you don't have time to cook unless you do cook Christmas Eve dinner. But who am I to judge you? And that also means going to the liquor store too.
Yeah.
You guys should have done that.
You should go to the liquor. If you're watching this on Wednesday, Christmas is on Saturday. You should be going to the liquor store after you watch this episode.
Or you should have already gone to the liquor store.
Yeah, probably should have went last
because you should be that prepared. But we've gone on that rant long enough. We're doing eggnog again. We did this last year, and I stand by that recipe, but I want to do a different type experimental thing.
Right.
I don't know if this will succeed or not.
Okay.
So, but what I wanted to do is I did some minor tests with a couple of things that are going to that I feel will go together. And we put some of these things together before. So I'm using the math there and thinking all of this will work. And also there's another underlying theme with this. I picked ingredients that we've messed with this year, some more than others, that I felt were the most impactful to us this year, that I felt, you know, colored everything we went through this year,
right,
and what we were able to create. So you're gonna see those in a minute, because I'm gonna start right now. And of course, when you want to do an eggnog, you're going to start with 1 egg. And this is like a single serve eggnog that anybody can do. I know there are eggnog recipes where you take a whole bunch of eggs and you do the thing and you whip it. We're not doing that. I do single serve eggnog. And apparently a lot of others do it too, because they have similar recipes as well. And they follow a similar formula of what they use. Right. So we may be going on that same formula, but we may be deviating as well because of the ingredients I'm using. Okay. But we're going to start off with 1 egg, as you do, because this is eggnog.
Just a whole egg?
All the egg. Okay. All of it. Use all of it. You've been here before. You've done this before. Why are you acting so shy?
I'm just, you know, in case someone's new. You know, there might be a subscriber who was not here last year that is here this year. If you are, hello.
Next, what we are going to do, we're going to start adding our ingredients, as it were. And that's going to be, I think we'll start with, you know what? We need to add one more lesser ingredient. That's going to be the simple syrup.
So you're doing simple syrup in this one?
Yeah, but not too much. Like, this is just to intensify the flavor. Or rather back up the flavor, as it were. So it's going to be like 0.5 ounces, or half an ounce, as it were. Okay, now we can start with the unfamiliar territory or uncharted territory. For our main ingredient, the alcohol that I feel is going to carry this, I want to use Candela. Now, for those of you that follow Candela and know anything about this particular alcohol, aside from the fact that we've covered this several times, they do have a recipe for a holiday cocktail in the vein of eggnog. I can't remember for the life of me what it is. Go to their Instagram, go to their website, it's there. And give that a try as well. But we're doing an eggnog. So I want to use, I have it written down as 1.5 ounces. This will be the leading ingredient. This is the alcohol I want to lead with on this one. I feel the flavors with this particular spirit, specifically, this is the batch we got during the summer, or rather late spring when we went to Miami. This has more of the I want to say anise flavors outside of that woody flavor as well. And it's sweet enough, I feel, that will go with the creamy texture of the eggnog. And we're gonna play on those anise flavors in a little bit as well. I'm going to also add, to fortify it and give it a complex flavor. Here's where we're going with uncharted territory as far as something that I was thinking, what if this mixes together? We've never mixed these two together, but I'm gonna do mezcal. Bring it out, Banhez. And we are going to do an ounce of the Banhez. I have this written down, guys, so I can keep track of it. So if you guys are wondering while I'm looking over. Now, in the last recipe we did, which is our traditional style eggnog, the way that we usually do it, we had some sherry in there as well. And I wanted to approximate that in this new style of eggnog as well. And I figured what better way to do that is with Xila. I feel like, now when we first tasted this particular product, or when we purchased it, the lady at the counter told us it's very difficult to mix with, and if it is, we kind of proved them wrong. I know we did a couple of episodes where we used this as an ingredient, and maybe I'm being biased, but I felt like those drinks worked out well. So we're gonna do an ounce of the Xila. And the Xila also goes very well with mezcal. We actually did a drink where we mixed Xila and mezcal together. And then we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of cream. Heavy cream. Okay. I know that was a lot, but not really. It was a moderate amount. We're gonna do a dry shake first, just to incorporate everything. So, get your shaker ready then. And not only will it incorporate, it'll mix up that egg as well. Okay.
So if someone didn't want to do the single serve, could they just buy a case of eggnog, a carton of eggnog, and just pour the rest of this stuff in there?
You could, but so I'm gonna say this. It's interesting that you say that. And so, do you know that channel How to Drink? The guy on there recently did an episode on eggnog like a week or so ago.
Oh, okay.
And he made his own eggnog, which you know, that it goes back to what I was saying, that he followed a similar formula. And he added an ingredient that I thought was interesting, but I'm going off topic. He also went and tested a whole bunch of eggnogs you can buy at the store, a whole bunch of non-alcoholic eggnogs you can buy. I don't know why he would do that to his body like that, but his conclusion was your best bet for a good eggnog that you buy from the store is to get the store brand instead of like, I know there are some branded eggnogs from companies out there, and I forgot which company it was. I know they do like a whiskey or something like that. Go watch that episode.
How to Drink?
Yeah, How to Drink. He does eggnog and he's on there and he's looking like his life is destroyed because he had all those eggnogs. But yeah, most of the eggnogs that he tasted that were serviceable or good to him were from like the supermarket up there where he stays at, or supermarkets, as it were.
Okay.
We're gonna add our ice and begin the real shake now. Ooh. Okay.
So far, so good. It looks like eggnog.
Okay, now normally with an eggnog, you top this with a dusting of nutmeg. But I wanted to play off of the anise notes, the licorice notes, so we're gonna dust it with clove, ground clove. A light dusting, nothing too intense.
Alright, so as per usual, I will be doing the initial taste. Smells pretty good. I'll give you that much. I like the color. Now let's see about the taste. This is really good. It's funny because my biggest concern was that the mezcal was going to overtake everything else. But what it has actually done is blended seamlessly with the Candela and the Xila. And this is gonna sound weird, but like slid into the background. So that smoky taste is an aftertaste. So the Candela is up front. The Banhez slides to the back. It's actually really good. And of course the cream and stuff makes everything subtle. That's actually a really good eggnog.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. The Banhez kind of slides to the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the smoky taste is an afterthought. But the Xila and the Candela are up front.
Ooh, I was worried for a minute. I didn't think this was going to be good at all.
That has to be a lie. There's no way you just came up in there. The fact that you have notes tells me that you thought it could work.
That is true. This may replace my original recipe.
It is not overwhelmingly boozy, but you could lose yourself in those if you're not careful. Like, that's really good.
I mean, I give it a 10 out of 10. I don't know about you guys. You guys should probably try it.
I'll give it a 10 out of 10 too. I thought that was really good.
You should track down these ingredients and try it.
Unless you're in the Miami area, the Candela might be a little bit more difficult to track down. At least on the East Coast. It may be on the West Coast, but I know that we can't get Candela here in Georgia. You gotta order it out or be in Miami. But the other two you should be able to find. The Xila is a little tricky too, but you can find it in Georgia. You gotta. I would go to a bigger liquor store with a lot of variety, or somewhere real niche.
Yeah, a niche liquor store. I know we got ours from, I believe it's called Elemental.
Yeah, Elemental.
Right in the Atlanta area, and they have a robust selection of alcohol. I will put it like that. I hesitate to say a small place because they have a lot of stuff, and they have a lot of stuff that you're not gonna find in a regular liquor store either. Exactly.
Which is why I want to call it niche, but not really. But it's a very unique liquor store, and if you're looking for something that you can't find in a regular liquor store, like we usually go to Elemental just because we think we might find it there. But yeah, I thought that was great. I thought you did a great job with that. You got the temperatures. You got the measurements. I don't know why I was gonna say temperatures. You got the measurements right on everything. Even the cloves give a distinct like scent to top it off. That's really good. Wow. Yeah, this was really good. Yeah, I might be drinking a couple of these over the week.
Well, we have the tools.
And with that said and done, that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell so that you're notified of all content coming to the channel. Good? Also, check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Guys. It is the end of the year. We are about to leave 2021 behind, which I don't know about you guys, but I liked 2021.
It was better than 2020. That's what I'll say.
Some of you are like, fuck 2021, but I'm like, you didn't give it a chance. Because I gave it a chance, and we did a lot of stuff me in 2021.
But we also can't push aside the fact that some people didn't have a great 2021.
That is true. And we hope that you guys have a better 2022. But with that being said, we want to try to have a better 2022 as well. And the way to do that is if you guys tell us about the great foods and drinks that are out there so that we can consume them and tell you guys how they taste and, you know, stand above them in judgment and tell them if they should exist or not. Hit us up in our I mean, we got a lot of places you can contact us at.
DM us. DM us on Facebook. DM us on Instagram. DM us on Twitter. Email us. Send us. You go in the comments of any of our videos, or at least the current ones. Let us know where we should go. You know, we're trying to hit up a lot of different spots this year. We're gonna be traveling more than we did this past year in the next year.
Going back to some of our favorite places.
Oh yeah.
Just you know, like when we find a place we like, we like to make it an annual visit so that we can, you know, dig deep in the crevices.
Yeah, and if you got great food and great drinks, you'll see us. You'll definitely see
a
us.
lot. You'll get tired of us.
Exactly. But that'll do it for this episode of Drink Tales. And until next time, everybody, Merry Christmas and peace.